tells us that we're live. It's kind of fun.
Alright, we're here at Juanita Beach Park in Kirkland to do a little paddling on Lake Washington. It's a little windy out, but it's calm.
We're on our way to go paddleboarding in Juanita.
Spread your arms out just a little bit. There you go.
So there's no kids in the background because it's a date night. And so this has always happened where, like, even from when I remember being a teenager dating with you, we would go for a date night and we would do dirt biking. And this is even like after we had Kelly. If we ever got a chance to get away, it was usually one of Shane's fun activities. Oh, look, the boys are with my mom, with Grammy, and so I asked my mom to have them watch. Hi, Kelly. Hi, YY.
Hi.
Oh, your mom just joined. Oh my gosh, you can tell when people join. That's so cool. So we're gonna go do the date night. That is like a date night. So we're gonna go paddleboarding, and we're gonna go on Lake Washington, which I've never paddleboarded on Lake Washington before. It's a little intimidating because it's a busy lake and it's cold outside and it's getting darker.
It's not cold. It's 50 degrees.
We should show the paddleboarding on the lake, but we'll take a GoPro of it. But Shane has not the best history with phones.
Oh, there's a crane over there, or a heron.
On the water. And I say that with love. Like,
the water is about 50 degrees and it's 50 degrees outside, so combined that's 100 degrees.
it's like when it rains outside and I say, ugh, I don't want to go out for a run because it's raining, and Shane says it's liquid sunshine. It's like, ugh.
The sun's out.
No,
We don't have to wear
look.
sunscreen.
This is the sun. Hi, sunshine. That's not the sun, that's clouds. But that's funny. So we have all of our little gear. We have little, what is that light thing right there? The green and the red thing.
Oh, I wasn't going to use that. It's a starboard and port light, navigation lights.
Yeah. So Shane has all the safety equipment that if we were to like do stuff at night, he's good to go. He goes out at night every once in a while. And it would be kind of cool if there were no clouds because it's a full moon and it's really pretty. Last night it was gorgeous outside. But unfortunately there is a lot of clouds.
Hazy.
The fun thing that happened today was that Airhead SUP announced that Shane is one of their 2017 ambassadors, which is really cool. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's exciting.
Mm-hmm. So we have Shane's Airhead SUP that they gave him that's custom for some of the trips that he's planning on doing. The board is, why is it custom? What did they do differently for you?
It's their 14-foot race board, but it is, it's got like a double layer PVC on the bottom, so it's a little bit heavier, but it's a lot tougher. And it's also got a lot of extra D-rings.
What are D-rings?
D-rings, metal attachment points, so I can put a lot of gear on there and get it all strapped down nice for doing touring and overnight paddles.
The paddle that Shane's doing when he's talking about overnight, he went to Ross Lake, which some of you might know where Ross Lake is. It's up north, and then what's it called?
North Cascades National Park.
That's the lake that we made a video about last year that Shane took me for his birthday. We went up and did an overnight thing there, and it's a glacier lake. So Diablo Lake to Ross Lake. He went up with his nephew Austin, and they went overnight, and it was in the snow. So that's just an example of what he does on the paddleboard. And so he has another one that he's planning where he's going 100+ miles from, what did I say?
Yeah, or I can say.
Okay, you say.
I'm gonna go from Falls City to Everett on the Snoqualmie and the Snohomish rivers, and then from Everett to Seattle on the Sound there, and then or to Ballard really, and then from Ballard I'm gonna go through the locks or around the locks and into Lake Washington, or through Lake Union into Lake Washington, to the north end of Lake Washington, and then go up the Sammamish River, or the Sammamish Slough, into Lake Sammamish, and do the length of Lake Sammamish. And that's the plan. I think I'm gonna give myself 3 days to do it, but I'd like to try and do it in 2 days.
So I asked Shane where he's going to camp when he goes overnight, and he said, what did you call it?
Hobo camping?
Yeah, he's going to hobo camp. And I told him I thought that was dangerous because there are actual, I mean, this is going to sound bad, but there's actual homeless people that sleep over where he wants to sleep, and who knows who those people are.
Well, I'll find out.
He'll make friends.
My plan is to do as much I mean, I've kind of scoped out all the different spots that I could potentially bail out, or not bail out, but camp at. And so my plan is to just paddle as much as possible and see how far I can get, and then find a spot to camp wherever that be. And I'll have just a really lightweight, I don't think I'm going to bring a tent. I'm just going to bring a tarp and a sleeping bag, something that I can just throw on the board and get some sleep for a little bit, and then yeah.
He's been following this guy who paddled from, he did an Atlantic crossing on a paddleboard. It's like a modified paddleboard, and so Shane followed him as he did updates on Facebook the entire way, and was always just so excited about it. Chris Burdish. I think his thing is like the Impossible or I'm Possible Facebook page, and it was really inspiring. But every time Shane would tell me about it, I'd say, so does this mean this is something you're planning for in the future? And every time he says no. Is it still no?
No, it's not. No, I don't want to cross the Atlantic on a paddleboard, but it's very inspiring, because if he can spend 95 days paddling across the Atlantic, I could probably paddle 100 miles in 3 days, no problem. You have a good paddle? We had a nice slow paddle. The only bummer about it is all this garbage. All kinds of garbage. Ooh, wow. That's a nice lure. Nice. Found a nice lure. Those are the worst. All come in from Seattle. Yeah.
Tonight we're just gonna go and have fun, because afterwards we're going to, Shane's mom gifted him a dinner, like date night. Well, hopefully she meant for both of us, because we're both gonna use it. So we're gonna go have a nice dinner afterwards. And I told Shane I wasn't sure about going to dinner, because if I fall in, I don't want to mess up my hair. And Shane said, you have to deal with that, or I don't remember what you said exactly, but it was
It's
something
always a
along those lines.
possibility. Frisbee. Nice one too. Oh,
So anyway, that's what we're doing for our date night. But this is not, I mean, this is a nice date night compared to, like, not to say that dirt biking wasn't fun, but at the end of it, you're completely, like, muddy and dirty and everything. And so this is a little bit more, this is some more subtle in that I could just be wet
just
and it'd
soaking
be
in
fine.
neoprene is a lot better.
Ew, gross. Yeah. So anyway, this is our our live stream, I think we'll be done.
Yep, we're almost there.
All right. We'll take photos. We post photos on Instagram. That's where Shane and I usually hang out. And then we have videos on our YouTube channel where we cut up the GoPro stuff and try and make it fun. So that'll go up on our YouTube channel. And then, like I said, I'll post photos on Instagram. I have a little story, but I'm not going to do anything else on Facebook tonight. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Remember one time we came to this parking lot? Scott helped me rig up a sailboard mast on one of my longboards.
I remember that.
Sailed up and down this parking lot.
I'm pretty sure I came and met you when you were doing that.
That was cool.